All right, y'all, welcome back and happy Wednesday. We've been breaking down Tennessee versus Vanderbilt over the course of the week. We showed y'all a lot of different things, whole lot of numbers. Y'all should be very well informed, but it's now time for my keys to victory and a game prediction. It's no midweek chat tonight, but please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And also go and check out Ruck's channel, Straight Up Tennessee. They're probably still going live tonight. I'm not sure on that, but he has excellent content. And, just like with the holidays and all that, I'm not sure what anybody's doing just because it does throw a wrinkle in this stuff. But shouts out to our members. And let's get started with my keys to victory. It's just 5 this week, y'all. It's very cut and dry, very simple. You don't got to overcomplicate it. Number 1 for me is just play discipline football. We talked about with this option offense that they like to run, it's option and it's pro style, but it's really mostly option stuff. It's mostly trick play stuff. We jumped inside the film room and told you most of their passing concepts are from trick plays and special plays. They try to catch you sleeping. So read your keys, keep your eyes in the right spot, stay disciplined, stay at home, set the edges. Hopefully that also keeps Pavia inside of the pocket. And just get to your run fits. You're going to slow down most of what they like to do. I'll also throw in there fundamentals. You just got to just make tackles. I think we had 14 or 15 missed tackles last week. Way too much. If we can tone that down, I think that our defense is going to be perfectly fine. Number 2, show your talent. This is the biggest talent gap that Tennessee's seen so far this season in our favor. It's not even close. Win your individual matchups. I think that our defensive end should have a pretty good day because their offensive tackles, they're really good, but I guess that's the weak spot of their offensive line. It's the weaker spot. So it's not going to be like a juggernaut performance or anything from our edge rushers, I don't think. I hope that it is, but that's not what my expectations are. Just beat those guys, set them up, and just be better athletes. For our secondary, we can man up on any of their pass catchers. We should be fine there. Even the tight end. The tight end is good, but if we play the right people, we can man up there too. And I'm talking about Jaden P. I'm just going to throw a name out there. Let him man up on number 9 and also use him as a spot sometimes. And the same thing goes for our offense. We should be able to beat their secondary in one-on-one coverage. They like to run one-on-one coverage. I'm not sure how much of that they're going to do versus us, but we'll still be able to find the isolation matchups, and we got to be able to go win those. So it's just that simple. All right. Key number 3, the ball is gold. Don't throw a bunch of interceptions. Don't fumble the football and then go get it from them. You know what I'm saying? Punch at the football, get the interceptions, because if we're getting pressure, we can force them into some bad passes and all of that type of stuff. Key number 4, we got to stick to the run. We talked about it last week. Let's not get too pass happy, and we might get pass happy just because this is a defense that I think that we could pass it on, especially given the way that they've had a tendency to play us previously. Again, I don't know how that's really going to look, but if it's what they've done so far this season, it's mostly man coverage. We'll have a lot of things open down the field. They might try to key on our running game and give us those one-on-ones. Doesn't matter. You still got to stick to it because the more that we throw it, the more likely that the ball won't be gold for us and that we're going to turn it over. We cannot do that. So last key, number 5, is kneeling. We're playing at home. The crowd's got to be a major factor. Just like always, it'll help our defense out. It's a very good offense. We're going to need help from the crowd some, and hopefully we can get some penalties from them, all that type of stuff. All right, so if we handle business with all this, with those 5 keys, I think that Tennessee's going to be fun. But just as far as like an overview of the matchup breakdowns, starting off with the Vandy offense versus our defense, Tennessee, I give the edge in talent, and we always tell you that the talent thing, that's just what's on paper. But even looking at the games live, we have the talent edge on defense, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you we have the talent edge on offense as well. But scheme-wise, I give the edge to Vanderbilt. Line of scrimmage, it goes to our Vols. In the running game, I love Tennessee. As long as we're disciplined, we should be perfectly fine. Within the passing game, I would give the edge to Vandy. Turnovers, of course, the edge goes to Vanderbilt there as well. And again, that's just coming into the game. Doesn't mean that it's what's going to happen over the course of the game. If we take care of the football, that puts us in a tremendous spot. So this matchup is pretty much even for me heading into this game. As far as our offense versus their defense, we just told you. We have the advantage with the talent. Scheme-wise, us, line of scrimmage, run, pass, us. The only thing that I give the edge to for Vanderbilt is with the turnovers. They do a really good job of taking care of the football, but this one's a lot closer than what you might think, or maybe some of y'all know, because Tennessee's defense turns the football over, and we didn't do it last week. We want to get that done this week. All right, so let's get to the final part of this, and it's just like my overall stats, how I see the game playing out. It's not to be taken literally like it says down at the bottom. So for our offense, I see us throwing the football about 32 times, being very accurate. I think that a lot of stuff is going to be there. So 75% throwing for about 305 yards. I think down the field we're going to have I think a few big splash plays. I think that we'll be able to score. We're not going to talk about the score today. We'll do that on Saturday. But I think that we're going to put up numbers for sure, passing wise. And then running the football, I think that we will stick to the run. We saw how well it worked for us last week. Why not try to replicate that? We did it versus Vandy last week. And also, they're not the best defense versus like spread offenses. So if we can spread them out, get the lighter boxes, we should be able to run on them all day long. I have us averaging at least 6 yards per carry. It might be more than that, but I've got us going over 240 yards. And then for our defense, I have us getting 4 sacks, 1 forced fumble, and I do have us forcing 2 interceptions. And then I have Joey Aguilar throwing 1 interception and getting sacked once. So for the Vanderbilt offense, I think that they're going to have to get very pass heavy because we're going to shut down what they do running the football. That's just how I feel. I think that they're going to struggle to run it and they're going to have to pass it. I think that we'll be able to bottle up Pavia enough that he's not going to want to keep on running. I think he's a gamer. I think he's tough and all that. If you keep on getting hit, you're going to get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get tired of that and you're going to start trying to pass the football as much as possible. So throwing it 45 times, I think he's going to be pretty accurate, about 68%. Most of their passing game is quick game stuff. So 3-step drop, boom, 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 get it out, and people should be there. But, if it's kind of like bend but don't break sort of a defense for Tennessee, those types of things will be there. I have them throwing for about 265 yards. They'll probably hit on a couple things early on. That's pretty much how I see it going. Early on, Vandy looks good. As it settles into a game, I think that we really start to minimize everything that they want to do. So running the football, I think only 20 carries, and a lot of that coming in the first half. In the second half, I had them trying to play catch up, not being able to run the football as much. But I do have them averaging about 4 yards per carry. I don't even have them breaking 100 yards rushing. I just think that we're totally going to shut that down, and we already talked about what their defense is going to do, right? So 1 sack and then 1 interception. I think that we'll have a very, very good day. So yes, I have Tennessee winning this football game. I don't have it being very close either. I told y'all, starts off close, but by the end, I think that Tennessee really pulls away strong, especially playing at home. But those are my thoughts. Please share yours down in the comments section. And as always, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If I don't get to talk to y'all tomorrow, then happy Thanksgiving to you. And I hope that y'all are safe and have an excellent, excellent holidays. All right. But thank y'all so much. And we'll be talking to y'all soon. Peace. Thanks for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because that keeps us growing inside of the YouTube algorithm. And if you did like this video, here's another one that you might also enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.